Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now in today's video, I will be discussing and going over something I haven't spoken about on the channel at all before, and that is Ninjago's current state right now, and my personal issues with it. Now before I do begin, this isn't intended to hate on the show at all. I've been with this show for years and have basically grown up with it. I'm not trying to hate on it in any way. I'd just like to simply give my thoughts on it currently and how they could bring it back and improve it for the future. So without further ado, be sure to leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and let's get started. So before I properly begin, let's establish some context first. So the whole beginning of this new quote-unquote chapter for Ninjago began in around of May 2019, when an unfinished trailer released onto YouTube and everyone was freaking out about it, talking about how bad it looked. Luckily it got excused as we all immediately thought it'd be a mini-series releasing alongside Season 11. Fast forward a month or so and we found out that this was actually going to be Season 11. So let's discuss my points here. Well, there isn't a better place to start off with this other than the new format. Instead of 10 22-minute episodes, we received 30 11-minute episodes for Season 11 and 16 11-minute episodes for Season 12. Now, this format was very interesting, to say the least. Now, in my opinion, this format definitely didn't work at all for Season 11. Why, you may ask? Well, having 30 11-minute episodes is a lot of runtime, and to fill in episodes, they just use a lot of pointless filler episodes, which was very annoying. Especially the way they actually put them into the season. That was the most annoying part for me. Just as an episode was advancing the plot a little, boom, they'd cram in yet another pointless filler episode. Luckily they fixed this issue up for Season 12, but it was definitely a really bad move for Season 11, and this alone caused quite a few people to quit watching the show. Now let's talk about another key point in this topic. Cartoon Network's infamous airing schedule for the show. Now, I'm pretty sure it's terrible all across the world, but it's especially bad in America, I know, which is a huge problem, as that's where the majority of the fans actually view and watch the episodes, and the airing schedule is just terrible. Usually a random country gets the new season first, which then leads to episodes being re-uploaded onto YouTube months before they actually air on TV for all the other countries. Then by the time they do actually air onto Cartoon Network, people have moved on to the next new season releasing, and not many people actually care to watch it on Cartoon Network when they've already seen it probably multiple times before on YouTube. This is a huge problem and is the main reason that views are declining, which is a real shame to see. Focusing on my last point with Cartoon Network's terrible airing schedule, this has been talked about so much, but what could be an alternative option for Ninjago? Well, in my opinion, it has a few options. So first off, let's discuss YouTube. Now this would be a good place for it to be. It'd definitely get the attention and love it deserves if it was uploaded onto the LEGO official YouTube channel. But there's a pretty major issue stopping them from actually going ahead and doing this, and that is copper. They unfortunately wouldn't be able to make money off of it, as it'd fall under a kids video, therefore it wouldn't be able to make money for LEGO itself, therefore leading to Ninjago probably getting cancelled. Next option we have is Netflix. Now, in my opinion, this is a very good option. As we all know, Netflix is immensely popular, and to have it actually featured on the site may be a very good place for it to be, as I think it would definitely gather in a lot of new fans and would really grow the community even further, and may be very good for the show overall, and would probably help revive it more. There is unfortunately one downside to this though. As I'm sure you're all aware, Netflix requires a payment of like £5 each month, I believe, or something close to that, and I know not everybody has or has access to Netflix, so it'd be hard to watch new episodes officially when they release for people that don't actually have Netflix. And once again, another alternative would be another TV channel. What I'm thinking for this is Nickelodeon, or something of that nature. I think it would most likely get the love and attention it mostly deserves, and would be a great move for the show overall. And lastly, what can the team behind Ninjago do to bring back the show to its full glory? Well, so far, so good actually. They've been doing a pretty good job of listening to the fans with their Season 11 issues, and have definitely been fixing quite a few things for Season 12. But what else is there that needs fixing? Well, it seems as though the new format is here to stay, so there isn't much they can do to fix upon that. but the villains are something I think urgently needs fixing for the seasons. In recent seasons, the villains haven't been getting much screen time at all, and I have mainly been the end of the season goal, and have mainly been showing up in the last few episodes of the season, which just isn't very good in my opinion. As I've said in the past, it worked well for the Ice Emperor, but it just didn't work for Unagami as much as well. He was great for the time he did get on screen, but he could have been even better if he had more screen time towards the start of the season 2. I think this would be something very cool to implement and would help make the seasons even more enjoyable once again. So these were just all my thoughts on the current state of Ninjago and how they could fix up on some of these key issues. Once again, no hate is intended towards any of the people behind the show at all. I'm just explaining my personal issues with the show right now, and I'm confident that these things will slowly get fixed and touched upon as the seasons go by. So I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all next time.